Hey, it's Tom with Splinter Sports Talk, and today we're talking about our college football, the rankings, what's been going on. What's really great about this season is that some of these teams are so evenly matched this year. Guys getting another year of eligibility. They're getting bigger, faster, stronger, and it goes to show if you stay in college how much better the game can be. We're having some fantastic games. So far this year, in the top 25, we have 17 undefeated teams. How many more teams can stay undefeated? We got big matchups coming up. But anyways, let's jump into what's happened this past weekend. We got Wake Forest beat Virginia. We got Fresno State over UNLV. Penn State crushed Villanova. We expected that. Notre Dame over Wisconsin. I thought that would be a better game. Wisconsin pretty banged up. I just thought they'd play better against Notre Dame. Georgia crushed Vanderbilt. We got Coastal Carolina beat up on UMass. That's what we expect. Baylor all over Iowa State. Arkansas beats Texas A&M. Is Arkansas for real, folks? We got Iowa over Colorado State. Michigan beat Rutgers. Come on, Michigan. You're up 20-3 at halftime and you can't score any more points for the remainder of the game. Let's get real here. Down here we got North Carolina State beating Clemson. I told you Clemson wasn't for real. They were ranked too high all along, and now Clemson has really fallen. I don't even think they should be ranked based on what they've done so far. Auburn beats Georgia State. UCLA beats Stanford. Michigan State over Nebraska. Oklahoma State beats Kansas State. Florida crushes Tennessee. Florida, you're still looking great. Yeah, that one loss to Alabama. Alabama beats up on Southern Miss. Oklahoma beat West Virginia. That was a good game. I'm still not sold on Oklahoma right now. West Virginia's defense played tough. Ohio State played some high school in Ohio from Akron. I don't know. Beat them 59-7. BYU all over South Florida. And then, of course, Oregon over Arizona. Again, I'm not sold on Oregon. They have an easy schedule. They're going to keep winning. They're probably going to stay in the top 3 or 4 teams, although I don't believe at the end of the day they will deserve to be there. Now, let's take a look at these rankings. So what we have in the rankings right now is we have some changes, but not a lot. What I do like is the first 9 teams are all undefeated. This makes it super interesting. Alabama number 1 at 4-0. Georgia 4-0 number 2. Oregon 4-0 at number 3. Again, I can beat the wagon on that one. Oregon, I don't think they should be there. Penn State, they're number 4 now. They jumped over Iowa. Iowa's number 5. I think actually Penn State should be put ahead of Oregon. Oklahoma is now at number 6. Cincinnati's at number 7. We have Arkansas number 8. Arkansas made a huge leap, and if Arkansas wins their next 2 or 3 games, I believe Arkansas should be in the top 5. They have a tough schedule coming up, all ranked opponents, and I believe if they win them, they should be in the top 5. I've got Arkansas is really rising quickly. Notre Dame at number 9. Florida, you've moved up 1 to number 10. Ohio State, number 11. Mississippi, you're undefeated. You're number 12 with a big game this week against Alabama. BYU, 4-0, number 13. Michigan's moved up to number 14. Do I think you should be there? I mean, we have to beat Rutgers better than 20-13. Texas A&M, number 15 at 3-1. Just lost to Arkansas. Coastal Carolina, you're staying right there where you've been the last couple weeks at 16. Michigan State's moved up to 17. Fresno State's at 18. Oklahoma 19. UCLA is at 20. Baylor's moved up. We got Baylor at 21 now. Auburn 22. North Carolina State, with your victory over Clemson, you moved up to 23. Wake Forest undefeated. I mean, are you for real, Wake Forest? I look at these. Is Wake Forest for real? Is Arkansas for real? You know, Clemson now you moved to 25 at 2-2. I don't think you should be there at 2-2. I don't think you're worthy enough of being at a number 25. So, anyways, back to the schedule for this week coming up, because we have some fantastic games this week. We're going to start Friday night right now. We got a nice one with Iowa and Maryland. We got another nice one Friday night with BYU and Utah State. Two ranked teams playing on a Friday night, so you get a chance to see them go. Now, the games I'm looking forward to, we have a game, big game on Saturday. Number 8 Arkansas going to number 2 Georgia. This game is going to tell a lot. Is Arkansas good enough to play with the big boys? Next game, Michigan at Wisconsin. Michigan should beat Wisconsin. They owe them some paybacks. Wisconsin's pretty beat up, so Michigan should win that game. Louisville and Wake Forest. Wake Forest, are you for real? You have to beat the teams like Louisville. I think Wake Forest will beat Louisville. Notre Dame and Cincinnati. This is going to be a pick'em. This is going to be a tough game this weekend. Number 7 Cincinnati, number 9 Notre Dame. One team's going to stay in the top 10, one team's going to slip out. Which one will it be? I am going to go with Luke Fickell and the Cincinnati Bearcats to beat Notre Dame. Not a big Notre Dame fan, number 1. But anyways, I just think he's doing a great job at Cincinnati, and so I think Cincinnati will beat Notre Dame. Coastal Carolina and Louisiana Monroe, Coastal Carolina wins. Ohio State and Rutgers, Ohio State will beat Rutgers. Oklahoma and Kansas State, Oklahoma wins the game. Another super nice game on Saturday, Mississippi at Alabama, number 12 and number 1. Man, I think this is going to be a really close game in the end. Alabama's going to win. I mean, you can't go against Alabama. Oregon and Stanford. I just think Oregon again is going to beat Stanford. Louisiana Tech and North Carolina State. Well, we're going to see if North Carolina State can do it again. So I'm going to go with North Carolina State. Florida, Kentucky. Florida's going to beat Kentucky. Texas A&M, Mississippi State. A&M will win the game. Another really nice game. Baylor and Oklahoma State. Is Baylor for real? Oklahoma State? I mean, they're both just on the teetering into the top 25. I'm going to take Baylor in the game. Indiana, Penn State beats them up. Clemson, Boston College. I'm going for the upset again. I'm going to take Boston College over Clemson. Boston College is undefeated. They're not ranked. They haven't played the toughest teams, but right now I think they beat Clemson. Western Kentucky and Michigan State. Michigan State wins the game. Michigan State is kind of sneaking in there. Auburn, LSU. Wow, another big one. LSU is not ranked. Can they beat Auburn? I'm going to go with LSU. UCLA, Arizona State, going with UCLA. Last game on the list this week, Fresno State and Hawaii. Fresno State. I'll tell you what, folks, college football is alive. We're having some great games this year. I hope you're getting as much excitement out of the season as I am. I know you watch the games and the fans and the stadiums they're full of the fans. And so anyways, I hope your team's doing well. I'm going to catch you on the next episode. Go Blue.